Hello, my beautiful people. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Danae. Welcome to Just Talk. I'm super excited to be here um, with you, beautiful people. I hope all is well. Um, I'm recording this on May 5th, which for us in the States, this is a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So I wanted to record this video because. There's a lot of us who are in a space where we're still struggling to understand certain aspects about who we are, what we do, the things that we may believe about ourselves or about our family. And so the name of this video is called The 5-Step Guide to Releasing Societal Stigmas and Broken Family Beliefs. So in different parts of the world, right, there's different societal stigmas that comes depending on where you are, right, what country, what city, what state you may live in. And of course, we individually have our own broken family beliefs. Like every family has a belief that may be toxic or unhealthy, that may be holding or hindering a person or multiple people in that family from expanding and becoming the person that you desire and want and need to be in this realm. And so I want to give us this 5-step guide to help us see, and I hope that's not disturbing y'all in the background. All right, so back at it, y'all. So had a lot going on, dogs barking, yards being cut. But I want to give y'all this 5-step guide that has really been a blessing to my life for anyone who may be stuck trying to figure out who you are, what your belief systems are or should be. And step number one is acceptance. And as crazy as that may sound, acceptance is the first step in removing yourself or releasing the societal stigmas and the broken family beliefs from your belief system. First thing is to accept it. Accept that this is how your family is. Accept that this is how society believes you are. Now, to be clear, this does not mean that you have to like it, and this does not mean that you have to agree with it. This simply says that you accept that that's who they are, that's how they are, and that's who they're choosing to be. That's what they're choosing to show up as, right? And so number two is define for yourself whatever it is that you may be struggling with. And so today, on today's video, I want to specifically talk about absentee parenting. And I want to use this as an example because I know a lot of parents struggle with like guilt and shame and blame of especially parents who may be single, a single parent or a parent who is single, right? And they struggle with the guilt and the shame and the blame of feeling like they're not doing enough, right? And so if you have been told or labeled as an absentee parent, a great thing for you to do after you accept the fact that maybe your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, whomever are going to see you as an absentee parent, I want you to define for yourself, what does it mean to be an absentee parent? What does that mean to you, for you? What is an absentee parent, right? What does that look like? And then, and a part of defining that for yourself may mean defining what a present parent looks like to you, for you, right? And then number three, identify things that you used to do that you no longer do, or stuff that you've always wanted to do but you've never done because of the stigma connected to you of being an absentee parent. So this might have looked like maybe once a week you used to go out to take yourself out to dinner by just yourself, but you feel guilty for doing that because people have stigmatized you as an absentee parent, or you never go on a trip or do anything just for you anymore because people have labeled you as an absentee parent. And so I want you to write a list of those things down that people have labeled you as, that write a list of those things that you're no longer doing, or that you've always wanted to do but never done. Maybe you've always wanted to buy yourself flowers and chocolates just because it's Wednesday, right? Maybe you've always wanted to go on a trip by yourself, right? But you've never done it because you've been labeled as an absentee parent, right? And they say that you already aren't spending enough time with your children and showing up for your children. So, with the stigma of being an absentee parent, you now have chosen to not do something special and significant for yourself, of which I'm sure you deserve, right? Because of the stigma that's connected, right? The broken family belief or the societal stigma of being an absentee parent, right? And then so number 4 is write down all the thoughts, all the feelings, and the beliefs that are connected to being an absentee parent, right? So, i.e., get to the root of it, right? Where did these thoughts and these beliefs of you being an absentee parent come from? Did your mom tell you this? Did your father tell you this? Did your child say this to you? Did your friends? Did your business partners? Who or what put these thoughts, feelings, and beliefs into you and made you think this, right? And if you're at this point right now and you are realizing by now, wow, I am actually an absentee parent. Listen to me. Do not beat yourself up. Do not feel bad about it. If you are at a space right now where you're recognizing that you are in fact an absentee parent, I want you to identify, when did you become an absentee parent, right? What led you there, right? Because for example, you may have become an absentee parent because you had a child who was going through something that bothered you or brought you some sort of discomfort, or it was something that you weren't prepared to face, right? And so instead of facing it, you sent them off to their grandparents or their aunt or their uncle, or you sent them off to somewhere. And then slowly but surely, because of whatever that thing was, because it was so heavy, because it was so harsh, because it was so much to deal with. So you may be in a place of you where you just may be recognizing that you may be an absentee parent. The key here is to get to the root of when you became an absentee parent. What thoughts, what feelings, what beliefs made you do that? For example, you may have your child may have been going through something that you yourself weren't you didn't think you could face or were ready to face. And so as a result, you ended up slowly but surely becoming an absentee parent because you didn't want to deal with something that your child was facing. And so there became that distance in between you and your child. The key here is to get to the root of it by identifying when you became an absentee parent, right? But if you are someone who has never been an absentee parent, the key here for you is to get to the root of the thoughts, the feelings, and the beliefs that made you think, right? And operate from the mindset or the belief that you were an absentee parent. And then number 5, final step, is to take steps to close out the cycle. So maybe you've identified that your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, whomever it was, have instilled these beliefs into you that you're an absentee parent. And so maybe closing out the cycle may look like having to set better boundaries with those people, or maybe even cutting those people out of your life completely, right? So that is the 5-step guide to releasing the societal stigmas and broken family beliefs. I hope this helps. Please leave a comment below and let me know how it works out for you. Peace and love, my beautiful beings. It's your girl, Danae.